Spain is making a decision that could change hundreds of thousands of lives. A decision that brings hope to some and concern to others. So the question is simple. Is this good for people or a problem for Spain and Europe? Imagine living in a country for years, working, surviving, building a life, but without legal papers. That is the reality for many immigrants in Spain today. They work in construction, agriculture, cleaning, and restaurants, often in difficult conditions, with low pay and no protection. Now, a new policy could change everything. The government has proposed a large-scale regularization process that would allow many undocumented migrants to obtain legal residence and work permits if they meet certain conditions, such as proving they have lived in Spain for a period of time, having a job offer, or showing integration into society. For them, this is more than paperwork. It is freedom. Freedom to work legally, to sign contracts, to access healthcare, to rent housing, and to live without constant fear of being deported. It also allows families to reunite and children to grow up with stability. Spain has its reasons for this decision. The country is facing an aging population and a shortage of workers in key sectors like agriculture, construction, and caregiving. Immigrants are already filling many of these roles, contributing to the economy even without legal status. By regularizing them, the government aims to bring more workers into the formal system, increase tax revenues, and reduce illegal employment. However, not everything is simple. As the plan moves forward, the system is already under pressure. Immigration offices are overwhelmed with applications, long waiting times, and administrative delays. Many migrants struggle to understand the requirements, find legal assistance, or secure a work contract, which is often necessary to qualify. There are also concerns about housing. In cities like Madrid and Barcelona, rent prices are already high, and demand continues to increase. Some people worry that regularization could put additional pressure on housing and public services, such as healthcare and education. And then there is the European Union. Spain is not acting alone. Migration policy is a shared issue across Europe. While Spain is moving toward integration and regularization, other countries are focusing on stricter border controls and limiting migration. This difference creates tension inside the European Union. Some leaders fear that Spain's policy could encourage more migrants to come, hoping to benefit from future regularization programs. Others argue that ignoring the reality of undocumented migrants already living in Europe only makes the problem worse. Inside Spain, opinions are divided. Supporters of the policy say it is a realistic and humane solution, improve working conditions, and help migrants contribute more openly to society. Critics, however, worry about long-term effects, including pressure on public services, increased competition for jobs, and the possibility of attracting more irregular migration. Political debates have become more intense, with different parties offering opposing views on how migration should be managed. At the same time, many local communities are already multicultural, where immigrants are part of everyday life, working, studying, and building families. So, is it good or bad? The answer is not simple. For immigrants, this is a life-changing opportunity, a chance to finally live with dignity and security. For Spain, it is both an economic strategy and a social challenge. And for Europe, it raises a bigger question about the future of migration policy and cooperation between countries. In the end, this is not just about laws or politics. It is about people. People who left their homes in search of a better life. People who are already part of society. And people who are still waiting for a chance to belong.